I'm Guillaume Laforge. I'm the project lead of the Groovy dynamic language for the JVM, and I had the pleasure of being invited at the Jfokus conference, and I presented a university, a 3-hour university on the Groovy ecosystem. There are beyond Groovy, the language itself, there are many projects around Groovy for building applications like the Grails web application framework, Gaelic for deploying applications on Google's infrastructure, testing frameworks like Spoke, EasyB, which are very interesting for simplifying testing and doing more advanced testing, Gradle for building applications. So I presented the ecosystem, showing that Groovy is not just a language, but it's a full-blown ecosystem with lots of interesting projects using or based upon the Groovy language. And so that was the 3-hour university, and I also presented on Gaelic, the lightweight Groovy toolkit for deploying application on Google App Engine, which is Google's cloud solution. So in the coming weeks, we're going to release the next major version of Groovy with Groovy 1.8, and there are some very important features in that release. I think my favorite one is the new DSL capabilities, so you can write domain-specific languages which are more readable, more concise, more expressive, which look more like plain English, basically. So this is a big highlight of this release. We also introduced a JSON builder and a JSON slurper so that you can interact with Ajax APIs and libraries, etc. Yeah, one of the other big highlights of this release is around performance. We continue to improve the performance of the language, and especially around arithmetic calculations, so that we use native JVM instructions for adding two numbers together, etc. So we are trying to improve the language and the class generation in places where we can improve arithmetic calculations, so that you can have code with heavy calculations which run very, very fast, near Java speed, etc. So that's definitely another big highlight of this new release.